important to communicate, to express, and not to impress. So, in all my career, I spent 19 long years with McKinsey, and our bosses taught us, please communicate to express, not to impress. Is it too warm? Some of you are fanning away. Okay, is it too hot here? Can you make it very cold so that they come closer to each other? Yeah? Alright, make it very cold. The temperature should be 16. Alright, I'm joking. So ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me introduce myself. You can put a face on the email. My name is Dr. Bhatia. I'm your host for the morning. I don't look handsome, but just to tell you, I have written only 84 books, and some of you have got my books today. And my books get translated in European languages, and I get €0.50 that helps me to pay my bills. Yeah. And I enjoy writing, I enjoy meeting people. The next 45 minutes, we're going to talk. You're all going to talk and enjoy. I promise you, I want you to have the best time of your life just now with me. Three things will happen. Thank you for Dr. Three things will happen. When you leave this room today, the first thing that will happen is your boss will love you more. Yeah? Because you will go and tell him what has happened here. The second thing that will happen is your market value and your salary will go up. At least by 39%. And the third and the most important thing is going to leave you with feelings that you've never experienced before. I promise you. That's my objective. It should leave you with feelings that you have not experienced before. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you the Philippines for having me, believing in me, and we've got lots of chairmen here today. I'm going to invite them, some of them, because they're brilliant leaders, they deserve a platform. Every brilliant leader in the world deserves a platform. Jack Ma is a good example. I saw him at the airport yesterday in Singapore. By the time I could approach him, he had cleared his immigration queue. I was dying to touch him, to talk to him, to learn from him. I think he's one of the most brilliant leaders in any part of the world that you can recount. So ladies and gentlemen, let me spend a few minutes with a meaningful story. The story is about relationships. I heard a future leader talk. Yeah, the story is about relationships. It's called A Beautiful Mind. How many of you have read that book or seen that film, A Beautiful Mind? Lovely. Oh my God, that's quite a few of you. Professor John Nash suffers from hallucinations. When he suffers from hallucinations, he can see models. He can envisage things which you and I cannot see. People think he's mad. They actually think he's mad, he's insane. But he's not insane. His models have produced the best algorithms in the world that allow our planes to take off and land safely. It's thanks to Professor John Nash. His wife wants to leave him because she thinks he's mad. But unfortunately or fortunately, the world benefits out of him, and the Nobel Prize custodians want to honor him with a Nobel Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, when he receives the Nobel Prize, he still accepts that he suffers from a schizophrenic disorder, and that disorder, which is so schizophrenic, could do a lot of harm to him, but yet he believes he can contribute value and make a difference. I want you to experience John Nash, because I think we are all John Nash. The genius inside us needs to be awakened. The genius inside us needs to be awakened. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, when he ends his Nobel Prize speech, let me repeat that again. When he ends his Nobel Prize speech, he has one important message to communicate. There is a seat here. He has one important message to communicate. And the message is, in this world, you can write whatever you want to write if you decide to write. Is that seat vacant? No, that one? It is? Sir, that seat is vacant. Oh, your President. Mr. President. May I greet you with a handshake? Yes?
I don't want to come in while you're speaking.
No. Mr. President, okay. May I get your business card, sir? All presidents I want to invite. Yes. So are you both competitors to each other?
Very good friend.
You're very good friends. Yeah, competition is your friend. I agree with you. You know why? Let me quote Michael Porter to you. Michael Porter, page number 794, Competitive Advantages of Nation. I know that book by heart. God has gifted me with the ability to remember books. I see them and I can by heart them. Sir, in both your honor, competition is a battle for superiority. I'm a big fan of Mike Seti. He's the world's best coach. Competition is a battle for superiority. When you compete as if nobody's watching you. Learn from your competition, because your competition is the best teacher. And when you're learning from your competition, be silent. Don't tell them what you do, because you will be able to change your competitive strategy far more strongly than what you can imagine. I thought I'm quoting from a book by heart. Somebody will applaud for me. Okay, that's called expectations, ladies and gentlemen. The Buddha says, when you expect less, you get more. Yes. You seem to be experiencing that. Okay. All right. So, let me take you through Professor John Nash. Now you have a promise to make to me. You want to record it, I don't care. And share it with somebody. You can record anything you want. Because the idea is that you should go back and share. But you have one promise to make to me. You must at least smile after watching it. You must at least applaud after watching it. And if you do nothing, I'm going back to Bombay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Professor John Nash, please dim the lights. I'm not happy with the applause. 200 people. The energy of the applause should be thunderous for me. I want you to go back home today. How many of you sit together as a family and eat? Please raise your hand. You have a meal with your family together? Okay. After the meal, just start applauding. Yes, start applauding after a meal. See what energy you're creating at home. In the office, as you get together as a team, just say a prayer before you start work. See what magical impact it can have on your bottom line, if not on your incentive. And I mean it. There's a whole thought of being happy at work. And today, some gentlemen like you will release an icon for me of World Happiness Congress. Have you ever thought that emotion is big business? In any part of the world, emotion is big business. Business has no emotion, but emotion is big business. Have you thought of that? That emotion is actually a big business? What's your emoji for the day? Yeah, make a choice. Emoji, the movie. How brilliant Americans are. Right? Everything is commerce for them. Everything. Even emotion is commerce for them. And John Nash is a great example of what emotion can do in translating what business otherwise cannot achieve. What is it that emotion can do. So ladies and gentlemen, how many of you enjoyed the clipping? Those who enjoyed, raise your hands right up. Right up, right up. That is about 60% of you. The 40% who did not enjoy, raise both your hands up. Yeah, because you did not like the clipping. So let me show you now something that you will like. Make a choice. Dog or a bird? Dog. Anybody for a bird? Okay, that's only 5%. How many of you for a dog? That's 80%. Okay? So I'm going to show you an award-winning film. Okay, I love that child. Whoever's child and whoever's receiving the award, I want that baby to receive the award. Not you, okay? Because it's a smart baby. It knows when to make noise to catch attention. It's like a difficult employee who makes most noise to catch attention. Yeah, you have a difficult employee, all of you? You know, call me, I'll do coaching for you. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is an award-winning film, I beg your pardon, called Piper. It won the Cannes Gold. It won the New York Film Award, Film Critics Award. Simple film, 3.5 minutes of beautiful animation, and the animation that will translate your thinking into a vision. Vision with action can change the world. Vision with action can change the world. So combine vision and action together. As a leader, you will see your world transforming, your world changing, and you will be far more happier than what you can imagine. So smile. And those of you who want to record this, record it. Please show it to your teams. If it makes a difference to your life, write back to me. That is all that I want. M-A-D, mad, make a difference. If you can make a difference, life is beautiful. Okay, I make a living out of research. I like to meet people. I like to evaluate people's contribution to the society. I like to give back to them in the form of an award. I am very close to working with Sustainable Development Goal. Some of you have this on your table. Each Sustainable Development Goal, including poverty reduction, including respect to women, all of you who love a woman in your life, applaud for her just now. Including water, this commodity 2025 will be scarce in 94 countries of the world. You will not have water. Please respect water. Please don't waste it, because water for the coming generations will be very, very scarce. So let's do two things. Imtiaz, my video editor, we will first play for them the Lost Generation. Then we play for them Piper. The Lost Generation is 1 minute. It became a YouTube sensation. It's a little girl who is 16 years of age, and she wants to give a message to all great leaders like you all. And her message is, if you don't pay attention to the younger generation, the future is at stake. Please, please record this film on your mobile, show it to your teenage children, or show it to somebody who's very stubborn and has a generation gap, because this is a great film, The Lost Generation. Ladies and gentlemen, exactly 1 minute. It reads two ways: downward, upward, upward, downward. What a brilliant concept. The Lost Generation. Ladies and gentlemen, at last. Okay, I actually want to do a rehearsal before I invite some great leaders on the stage. So, not the first row, this row only. This row, come on, this row, pay attention to me, because you're not doing justice to my video. This entire row, I want you to applaud. Come on, this entire row. This is 7.8 out of 10. Now I'm going to this row. This entire row. And the people sitting there. Let me out of 10. Let me go here. This entire row, I want to hear the best applause ever. That's 9 out of 10. Now let me go to the chairman's row. All those who have moved their tables. Now you want your presidents to receive the award. This entire row must give me a good applause. This is my second last film for you. It's very meaningful, very, very meaningful. It's called Excelling in a Changing World. It's going to throw a lot of things at you. A lot of things at you. Please record it if you want to. Excelling in a Changing World. Let's present it. Isn't this the best audience I've ever had? I think so. Lovely? How many of you said lovely? Oh, I love you all. I love you all. God is so generous that you all liked it. Energy, no? The time is now. The leader is you. If not now, when? What an amazing film. Will you share it with somebody? Yeah, promise me. When you share, you believe. When you believe, you accept. When you accept, you practice. When you practice, you change. Share, believe, accept, practice, change. Share, believe, accept, practice, change. When you share, you believe. When you believe, you accept. When you accept, you practice. When you practice, you change. What a lovely film. What a lovely film. And all these ideas come to me from people like you. Like you. My last story for the day is called Ripples. After that is good. Okay. My last story for the day, sir, is a tribute to all great leaders like you all who do CSR. It's called Ripples. Give back so that more comes to you. The last story. Ripples, ladies and gentlemen. Kindness comes back in manifold proportions. So ladies and gentlemen, time for me to invite the lovely leaders who are here amidst us. I have only a few cards and the rest is outside. My colleague, Monsieur, will help me get the cards from outside of all the presidents who are here. May I first invite in no order of the cards, the chairman of Philippines National Bank, Mr. Flor Gozon Tavelia. The President and please can I have you on stage? The President and CEO of Philippines National Bank, Vic A. Veloso. The President and CEO of the Union Bank, Edwin Botucito. May I invite you please? The President and Country General Manager of IBM. May I please invite you, the President and Country General Manager, Alan Judan Jiso. May I please invite you. That's more to the woman power. And you are blessed, you got women on the board. Give them a big applause. Give them a big applause. The President of Mega World, Dr. Francis Canuto, the President of Mega World. I want to get one more very cherished leader, the President and CEO of Proactive Water, Ryla McCord Santos. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that's a balanced power. Yeah, it's a balanced power. The President and CEO of Semirara Mining Power and Corporation, Christina Gotyun. Christina. That is great diversity. I'm going to applaud for you, Christina. Okay? if I don't invite the resident manager of Dusit Thani on the stage. The resident manager of Dusit Thani. May I have you on stage, Michael, please? Okay. He and his general manager are the people who have motivated me to come back, and I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I love this hotel. I hope you love it too. I just love this hotel. Thank you, sir. Please, okay. All right. You have a very important task cut out today. So please hold this, and you four of you hold this. Now, I'm going to ask you to unleash it, to open it. So, Monsieur, please take my mobile. You have both to do. Please give me a great photo opportunity with lots of media here. Please open it and show it to the audience. Let me give you a background. This is the global entrepreneurs who will be listed in Singapore. And I will share a little secret with you. Many entrepreneurs who are here will also get featured in Singapore on August 15 over cocktails dinner, and it will be a reception of global entrepreneurs from Asia, Africa and GCC. So ladies and gentlemen, the icon is being unleashed today. You cannot fail your duty but to represent Philippines. It's a great nation. And on that note, India, on that note, we will all stand up and have the Philippines national anthem to mark respect for your country. For a nation, for the welfare of the nation and the lovely people, may you all prosper, grow and live a life which is very, very great for the environment and for your family. Please take your seats. Okay. You all have the right to be happy, don't we? Yes. We all have the right to make others happy, don't we? Sir, please hold it for me. Please unleash this. Please unleash this. You know, this is going to happen on 17th of February in Mumbai. So if you believe in happiness, your company believes in happiness, you should be present. Yeah? May I take it? This is a book which is called Best Employer Brands. Okay? It's a book which is called Best Employer Brands. I have 2 copies to give away on the stage. So let me give to 2 of you these 2 copies. Yeah? And what we are going to do this year is feature Philippines Best Employer Brands in the book because they deserve to be featured. This will be read by 150, 100,000, 150, 100,000 people who are apex level leaders and who will read this online as well as select countries where to go to. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that Philippines has some of the best global employer brands, and those are going to be felicitated.